Alright, so this is the third attempt to record this video without interruption. I actually recorded a 27-minute video and it got deleted, but that's okay. So yesterday or slash today, we got started into functions, kind of showed you what is a function, what's not a function, what that even means. Well, today I'm going to tell you about function notation, domain and range, and the 6 basic types of functions. And I'm going to go as quick as possible because I don't want to get interrupted again. Okay, so let's talk about function notation. Okay, typically when you see an equation, you see this, right? Y equals 2x plus 3. Let's do that. Okay, let's recall a little bit. What is x? X is my what variable? My independent variable. Okay, and y is my dependent variable. Good. Okay, so what this does, this really doesn't make a lot of sense because if y is dependent on x, then it should be the result of x, right? So to kind of make more sense of that, and I know this is the way you've seen it your whole life, this is what function notation does. It says the function of whatever x you plug in is equal to 2 times that x plus 3, is equal to this, what you do to the x. So the function of the x is equal to what you do to the x. So this is function notation. All it really means is it gets rid of the y and tells you what to plug in. So if it says f of 2, if it asks you what is f of 2, well, you're going to take and you're going to plug that 2 in for this x. See what I did? I took my x and plugged it in. I'll be doing that all the time today. So that's function notation. It takes the f, takes the y, replaces it with f of x. It's good because it tells you the function of whatever x is equal to what you do to the x. Okay, that's function notation. Now, let's talk about domain and range. Domain has to do with what? You should remember this from the last unit. The x's. So domain is x's. The range is the y. Okay? In domain and range, you're going to see parentheses and you're going to see brackets. Your domain is all the x's live in Texas. No, all the x's in the graph. What do you think range is? Range, all the y's in the graph. I got it your way. And pause it now. Good. Okay, so domain and range is all the x's and all the y's. Let's talk about what that means. Now, you're going to see two things. Like I said, you're going to see parentheses. That means not included. And this goes with bubbles. And you're like, I don't know what that means. That's okay. We're talking about what it means. Okay. Then you got brackets, which are included, and dots, which are included. So this will make a whole lot more sense when we start doing piecewise functions, but you need to worry about it right now. So brackets are included, parentheses are not. So let's say I've got my little lovely graph right here. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put a fifth one over here. Okay, and I put a dot here. And on this end, I've got a O. And I've got a dot up here, a dot there, maybe one up here. Let's put a O down here, and a dot there, and a dot there. Let's move this one. So I've got this guy, right? I should have put this one here. There we go. Still want to make it a function, so I can't have dots on the same area. All right, let's say that's what I've got. Okay. So what this means is that this is in the graph, but it doesn't really touch it there. Okay, and that's what that means. Is it gets there, but it doesn't really touch it, but we still want to include it because it's still part of the graph. So the open one is it doesn't actually touch there. Remember the closed ones is it's actually there. So what is the domain of this function? Well, that's going to be all my x's. So what's my farthest x to the left? X's go left and right. Remember the x-axis is left and right. The y is up and down. So my farthest x to the left is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So, and is that included? Yes. So it goes negative 6. What is my largest x to the right? Not that one. This one, okay? That is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is it included? No, it's an O, so I put a bracket. That's my domain. Domain and range is easy to find. Range. What's my smallest y? All the way down. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 5. Is it included? No, it does not. And my largest y is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That is my range. So x's go left and right, y's go up and down. X, y. Beautiful. That's domain and range. All right, and as you can see, I'm flying. That's okay for you because you can pause me. Hopefully that makes sense. X's, y's, smallest x, smallest y, largest y. Okay,